Today I'm going to introduce you to my classroom. I'm going to show you around different areas, and I'm going to show you different stuff in electro classroom. I'm going to talk about the different safety barriers we should know when we are working with electricity. And I'm going to show you different tools and different methods, and I'm going to talk about the different subjects we are learning in electro. So let's begin by walking in the main end. To the left of me are where the students are storing their toolboxes and such, like this one here. And this is some screwdrivers and measuring tape and such. And to my right are some containers containing some electric materials we use in our daily basis, and screws and such. And if you turn around and show the door, there are the storage area. We are usually storing cables and different materials we install on a daily basis. And hanging on the wall are the first aid kit. This first aid kit is a basic kit we use if you scar yourself and bleed. About the different subjects we learn in this class. Some of the daily subjects we learn in this class are English, math, science, and electro theory. At least one time a day we have one of those subjects. And a day in electro starts from 9 a.m. to 15 p.m. That's a normal day for us in this class. Both are we simulating electrical installations like this here, and it's very important to turn off the main circuit breaker before starting with working with electricity, because electricity is very dangerous and could shock you and give you burns that will lead to death, and it's very dangerous and can harm you. It's therefore very important to not work when the power is on, and you should always use some safety barriers like electric screwdrivers that is insulated, like this one, and safety equipment like safety goggles. Yeah, you see here. And you should always, after you turn off the circuit breaker, you should always double check the cables with your multimeter if there are any electricity left. Because sometimes you turn off the wrong circuit breaker and we work live, and that can be very dangerous. And in some cases you work with live electricity. You should always use the right tools, like this one with isolated and marked with the right voltage, and you should always replace your tool or screwdriver if it is damaged or wearing out, like this one. This one you should not work with. This is dangerous. You can touch the metal piece here while you're working, you could get electrocuted. This is garbage. So always check your tools if they are broken or they are wearing out. Same goes with the multimeter. You should always check if the multimeter is working correct and test it before you work with some serious electricity. Because sometimes the multimeter can either not work, or sometimes it can give you wrong readings, and that it could be very dangerous. You should always maintain your safety barriers, like safety gloves or isolated gloves. You should always maintain them and wash some of your working tools or gloves, for example, with the right method and right product. Like gloves, safety gloves, you should always wash them with only soap and not warm water, because it can damage the safety material that is insulating your hands. And you should always replace, like we said, replace the items or the gloves when they are wearing out.